Ladies and gentlemen, you tuned back in to Degen Fantasy on Tuesday, August 25th. And the man, the myth, the legend. God, I felt so alone without my Alliance member, Admiral Brian, here on the show. And Dan remembered who he was. He was like, when Brian's on the show, I can just say I'm coming on time and not come on time. Brian, you went on a nice vacation. We're on stream. You're on the beach. I envy you. How was the trip? You were playing some golf? Just give me a little recap.
It was good. Played some golf. Got away for a little bit. Didn't have to work. Got some sun.
Yeah, you're looking a little tan. Yeah. I'm very jealous. I've been sitting in here, fucking working my new job and locked in on fantasy football and sports betting content with Dan. Were you here for the run that we had of now we're at 1,000 subs and all the millions of viewers? You weren't on one of the shows, were you? It happened so fast.
I feel like the last time I was here, only 200 people were subbed, and now we've exploded. We're over 1,000. Let's fucking go, Rocky Props.
We're cooking. I feel like right now is that weird, awkward phase of the pre-football hype and still being in the dead zone of sports. So we're gonna try our best to cover the NFL season, cover everything else. There's been some news. I think Jamar Chase got hurt today, and I posted the clip on Reel if you want to check it out, guys. And it didn't look too hot. A lot of injuries coming through the pipeline, and fantasy managers should be kind of concerned. We're going to do today 5 players that are ready to explode for fantasy football. As Double Down Dan joins us. Dan, welcome to the show. Sorry,
guys. 6:15. 6:15 is the time.
What's wrong with this guy?
I thought it was 6. Jamar Chase is fine. Hey, Trader, did you call Jamar Chase on your cell and ask him how his ACL is? Is that what happened? Oh, that's right. I forgot. No, I'm just kidding. You're good. Yeah. So, Dan, we were locked in, just, saying what's up to Bri. We have a topic for today that we're eager to get into. We had a tweak, but he says he could play tomorrow.
All right. So we're good. Tell Chris he's a piece of shit for fucking scaring me like that. Tell him.
I posted a whole reel. It didn't look good. It did not look good. The reel's on our channel if you guys want to check it out.
Everyone from Philadelphia and any Philadelphia fan is a pile of shit. That's what I wanted to say to this.
Aren't you glad to be back home, Bri?
I mean,
I missed you, Bri. I missed you so much, dude.
I missed Rocky. I did not miss Dan. So
he sent me nudes. Don't let him lie to you.
Hey, this guy will send you news too, guys. If you fucking hit up The Idol on Twitch, apparently, whatever the fuck that is. Well, okay, I built a whole Rocky overlay, and you talk shit first thing. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was a cute overlay, Trader. I have a Trader Clem overlay on here. You got to stay till the end, last seconds of the show to see it. Though.
I don't want to see it.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. But guys, we're gonna get into a lot today. I know a lot of people get into the streams. They want to see immediate action. So we have a big topic for the 5 players we think are going to break out. Real quick, though, before we get into that, I wanted to show you guys, if you guys haven't seen this yet, this is more for Dan and I because Bri doesn't really care much about fantasy football, but I thought it was a pretty cool topic. And here it is. So apparently on Better, Lonzo Ball, LiAngelo Ball, Le'Veon Bell, and a couple other celebrities drafted fantasy football teams. I got to put Dan up. Drafted fantasy football teams. And I'm curious to see if we can rate them real quick. So, Dan, your famous banana ratings. Bri, I don't know what you do. Is this Skittles or some shit? I'll just rank it out of 10. Jake Paul drafts, and he takes at the 1-4 Jake Paul, then Drake London, then Breece Hall, and Zay Flowers in his first 4 picks of a 12-man league. Dan, thoughts?
Does he watch football?
I don't know. He tried drafting himself as a joke. He said wide receiver, Cleveland Brown, like he's a fucking tool. I think it's ass. For the first 4, I think taking Breece Hall is pretty ass. I'm going to give him a 4 out of 10. And the 4 is for Christian
This
McCaffrey.
is like a 3.5 banana squad so far.
Bri?
I mean, what? So he misses out on Jamar Chase and Bijan, right?
Yeah.
So he takes McCaffrey 3 as the running back 3, right?
Over JSN and Jonathan Taylor, which is fine. He's a 31-year-old running back, but he's Christian McCaffrey. Fair.
I think you probably take JT there, but okay.
And then he comes back around. Lamb, Pickens are gone. I mean, would you pick Drake London over AJ Brown or Nico?
I probably would have taken Shanty there.
I probably would have taken Derrick Henry, dog. He had how many touchdowns last year? 17, and he's going in every other draft at the 1-2 turn, and he fell all the way to the Gibbs owner, which is
Derrick
crazy.
Henry. Okay, so he went
late comparatively to his ADP and where everybody else is going. I think
Who
that's
are these
kinda crazy.
guys?
I don't know. Millie Locks, Lonzo Ball up on the deck right there. He drafted at the 2. Bijan, AJ Brown, Lamar Jackson, Devonta Smith.
These are this is bad.
That's not bad. That's not terrible.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Why is that bad?
That's a 7 out of 10.
I don't like it.
And then
I
to
don't
the
like,
right,
I don't like any of these teams. I'm looking at these teams. I don't like a single one of them.
I got their next 4 after this too. Then Leangelo, I'm gonna swerve in that corner. Whoa, got Justin Jefferson, Brock Bowers with his second pick, Josh Jacobs, and Matthew Stafford. Reached hella on Matthew Stafford.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Sure.
Would you ever are you drafting Brock Bowers that high? Like, is that a good move?
No, I'm not. Like, I know people love their tight ends.
In the top 2 rounds. I'm just not doing it. I don't know. Bri, tell me. Is it crazy to take a tight end that high?
I mean, if he's head and shoulders above, I mean, it depends on tiers, right? It all depends on tiers. I would say
I guess
and Bowers are probably in the same tier, but then after that, there's a pretty large drop off.
Would you take? Yeah. To Brian's point, would you take any of London, Genty, Walker, AJ Brown, Derrick Henry, Nico Collins, Lamar Jackson, or Saquon Barkley over Brock Bowers? I would take Barkley and AJ Brown maybe over Brock Bowers if it's my second round draft pick. I think that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I don't like it.
And then we got former NFL running back Le'Veon Bell drafting JT with his first pick, George Pickens with his second pick. I'm not crazy about taking wide receiver 2s in the second round when I can get a first option guy, but also he had a great year.
Scored more touchdowns, scored more points last year.
But also with the help of CeeDee Lamb being out for a few weeks, which everyone keeps kind of forgetting.
I think CD is going to be a great decoy for George Pickens. And
then Josh Allen in the 3rd, and then Garrett Wilson. I'm not crazy about Garrett Wilson. He could have had Jeremiah
draft, though,
I think that's pretty solid from the man who knows ball.
Best one thus far. He's got to get another running back.
Into round 4 through 8.
He didn't get another running back?
He went wide receiver heavy with Devontae Adams. Kelsey was a reach. Michael Pittman and Mekhi Lemon.
Kelsey was tight end 3 last year.
No, why is Kelsey a reach?
Okay,
tight
I
end
forgot.
3.
Yeah, this is the top of the board. I forgot. Warren and Love went. Okay, that's not a bad one. Laporta and Pitts went after Kelsey. Kelsey's out of Kelsey went. He's tight end 3. He is a little out of shape now, a little bit of a bad year, but I think he can be good. Not a bad pick. Jello follows up with DJ Moore, Jameson Williams, DK Metcalf, and Kyle Pitts, and then Lonzo goes Loveland, Burrow. Who the fuck is that? The Broncos defense and Tony Pollard.
Lonzo should stop doing this.
Yeah, I don't know what Lonzo's doing. And then Jake Paul goes McLaurin, Daniels, Sutton, and Laporta. I think Le'Veon Bell had the best draft. I'm gonna give Le'Veon an 8. Yeah, no,
they should never do this again.
Yeah, and this was on a betting platform called Better. I don't have access to it, but it's been getting some traction. Lonzo is looking like he's looking like himself again. I'm hoping to see him on the court.
What is the portrait on the upper arm of Lonzo Ball? Because it looks like Adolf Hitler.
That is Martin Luther King and Malcolm X.
Sorry. It looked a little Hitlerish at first.
Off to a roaring start. Gentlemen, we're going to be breaking into some other stuff today, obviously some fantasy football and some sports betting. But aside from that, you can kind of correlate this topic to the 2 of them. We're picking 5 players that are going to break out, explode, should I say, this season. I'm curious to where you guys are leaning. We can go 5 for the show, or we can do 5 personally each.
5 for the show.
5 for the show?
It's
an odd number, but sure. Dan, go ahead. There's somebody that I saw you announce first, and I'm kind of interested in.
We should do 6. Everyone throws out 2.
All right, that's fair. We'll do 6. So you guys get an extra.
Why can't you guys just do 5?
Because it's an even number.
Why you got to do 6?
Because that's what the king of the show said. Okay, and that's Brian, and
Who's
we have
the
an
king of
alliance.
the show?
Brian, Admiral Brian.
He's the fucking
king of the
king.
W. Him and Ennis Cantor, king of the W right now. You understand? Wait till Ennis gets in the W. How many fucking parlays we're gonna be hitting?
Fucking 8 years old.
Yeah, that's true. But like, you also used to make me cry over fucking NHL 2000.
Did I also maybe make sure you ate when you were younger too?
That is true. That is true. That is true. But we're doing 6. We don't have to make this a moral.
Did I also
compass
put
thing.
you in 2 fucking movies too? Like, what the fuck?
I funded some of the movies.
You were in them as well.
Fair
Bry's
enough.
the guy. You're riding with Bry.
I didn't say he was my guy. Just all right. We're going 6, guys. We're getting off the rails. All right.
You're riding with Bry now.
I'll ride all of you. All right. All right.
Oh, we don't want that.
Dan, because you're very outspoken, I think you should start. Who is one player you think that is going
to say the name that I said, and I'm not going to say it now.
All right, so then pick
I
someone
actually
else.
think that someone else is going to be.
So then let's hear it.
No, I'm not talking.
All right,
Talk
then I'll
to
just
your-
start so
talk
we this
to the
show can
king of the
actually.
show Admiral.
Brian,
your
king of the
best friend.
show, Admiral.
I'm sure he let you fucking eat some stuff when you were 9 years old, buddy.
What
I'm
did
sure
you
he
let
did.
me eat? when I was
Salty
a
little
kid?
fuck. So I will start because Dan's a piece of
Right.
shit. Let's go with Jordan Mason.
Jordan
Ew.
Mason. I love. Hold
We're
on.
not fucking
No,
putting
I
Jordan
love it.
Mason on this.
I love it. Yes, we are.
How old
What?
is Aaron? How old is Aaron Jones?
He's got to be what, 32?
32 years old.
Snowball.
32 years old. Can I give you a couple of stats on Jordan Mason last year?
Please.
I'm sure Rocky would let you give him anything. His
34
heart, too.
Jordan Mason, over the last 2 years, a 34% missed tackle rate and a 14.4 explosive run rate. Both number 1 in the NFL.
Wow. And how old's Jordan Mason?
I mean,
28.
29.
I'm just saying that I don't think Aaron Jones at 32 years old. Aaron Jones at 32 years old.
27.
He's not
Jordan
going to
Mason.
be a guy who's going to carry the ball 275 times this year.
Dude, that's a phenomenal take in my book. Dan, I'll let you rebuttal, but I will build upon that after your rebuttal.
You're doubling down on Jordan
I'm
Mason.
doubling down, and I'm not even double down. Isn't
Okay,
that fucking crazy?
Yeah, that's wild. You're also stomping on my heart because I thought we were best friends,
We are
and on
best
top of it, stealing my nickname and my show on top of it, and giving
wait
it to
till I come
fucking
back with a
Brian.
beard next
thanks
week.
for that, buddy. No, it's fine. Let me talk about Jordan Mason while I have a heart broken over here. Jesus. How many carries, how many touchdowns, how many yards is Aaron Jones going to take from him is my question. It's a split backfield, right? Like Aaron Jones will also run the ball.
Jordan Mason's 27 years old.
We saw that last year.
Yeah, and did Aaron Jones not get hurt last year?
But we saw that last year, right?
Yeah.
When Aaron
Anyway,
Jones didn't
who's
play, Jordan Mason
20
averaged 14.5
25.
fantasy points over
He
those
had-
4 weeks.
Okay,
You guys can talk.
great. When he did play, 159 rush attempts, almost 800 yards, and almost 6 touchdowns. Sorry. So, how much is he going to be eating in to Jordan Mason's like top of the line stats here? Is there going to be some weeks where I get Jordan Mason, he's on my team, I'm fucking playing, and he gets sniped for a couple touchdowns or a touchdown or 100 yards? Like, what are we going to do?
I think Aaron Jones is not going to survive the season. And I
That
think
and
this is a guy who you can get deep in the draft, and he can be a starting running back that you can fill in to your flex and score double digits each week.
yeah,
All right,
and
so
I
you
think
think
he overall wins the backfield. Like this is the year where he steps out, and also like don't forget like when Christian McCaffrey went down with his double tampon fucking Achilles, whatever the fuck it was, injuries the year prior to this past year, Jordan Mason was a spectacle, dog. Like he said, like the missed tackle rate, anything. He's elusive, has speed. He is a baller, and I think it's kind of now leaning in towards a type of fashion where Jordan Mason comes in and steals the backfield. Last year, Aaron Jones went down, and I drafted both of them because I had a feeling this was going to happen, and I like Jordan Mason regardless. And still, Aaron Jones is being drafted over Jordan Mason. I think it kind of comes into fruition where if Aaron Jones goes down again for any reason, even if he doesn't lose the backfield without it even happening, I think that's a great take, and I've been seeing it and thinking about it a lot. And also, like, ADP wise will kind of fuck you up during fantasy drafts, and you'll kind of lean towards like, well, the ADP says Aaron Jones or he's getting drafted higher, respectfully. Like, leaning towards Jordan Mason is the smarter, younger asset, and he's worked into that offense way better. And also, this offense is gonna be better because we have Kyler Murray. Last year, Jordan Mason and Aaron Jones put up decent numbers with a shitty quarterback at the helm on a losing team, not utilizing their best players in the way that they should. I think this pick is a slam dunk.
34% forced missed tackle rate and 14.4% explosive rate, run rate. Number one in the NFL over the last 2 years in both categories.
Listen, you talked me into it. I'm a little worried about the share of the carry load. Do you think that it's going to be like 60-40 Mason to Jones? What do you think it's going to be?
I think it's probably going to start out 50-50. It's going to start out 50-50, and I think it will lean towards Jordan Mason becoming a 60-40, 70-30 possibly, or fucking 80-20 if for some reason Aaron Jones comes down and whoever the next stiff up in the fucking on the block is going to be after him. Like, Jordan Mason is clearing away. Like Aaron Jones had his time. It's kind of gone. And yeah, it's kind of, it reminds me of it's kind of gone. It's kind of reminds me of like Dalvin Cook. Like, after he's kind of like slowing down, and it's just kind of, it's just trending that way. I think that was a great pick to start the show because the biggest value in drafts, he's going 13th round, 14th round, especially when RBs go early. Jordan Mason could be a steal to really, really give your bench some depth.
Jesus, I feel like Bry came out hot on that one.
No,
I feel like mine's kind of already talked about mostly. I like Cam Scatabo here. I think we got 8 games of a sample size last season. He had how many touchdowns, Rock? 8 games, how many tutties? No, guess.
Oh, guess? He had 12.
5 touchdowns. You really fucked that up, dude.
Sorry.
I think they have a better team, better coach this year. I think the onus is going to be on running this fucking rock so Jackson Dart doesn't die. If he can stay healthy, is Cam possibly going to score double-digit touchdowns, Bry?
I mean, if he stays healthy the entire year, he's a lock for double-digit touchdowns for sure.
Just saying, don't know what his line is, but I'd be very curious to play what his season total for touchdowns is, because I think he goes over this year. I think he has a really fucking just great fucking year. I think this is his like step up. I think a lot of people are going to expect Jackson Dart to be the one that takes the step, and I don't think that that's going to happen. I think it's going to be reversed. I think Cam takes the step.
I got a couple points on this because also Trader said, Dan, you should have went Najee when something happens to Cam. Najee be the one. Najee is a clear, massive upgrade for me from Tyrone Tracy to have behind Cam. In a couple drafts, especially when we did some mocks when bots kind of hammered the RBs and we were just doing it for fun, but it kind of fucked up the draft a little bit. I've been seeing this build kind of happen a lot where some people fall into the trap of too many wide receivers because it's the best player on the board, but Cam Scatabo becomes their only, like their first RB off the board, so their RB1. Do you think he's that kind of a guy though? Split backfield. Now it's starting to look more like you could draw the comparison real quick to Amarion Hampton, like rookie running back with 2 other running backs that are in rotation. And now you have Najee Harris and Tyrone Tracy.
I do think that Cam is going to be the lead back, and I think he's the best back on the team by far, in my opinion. And second, Najee Harris has never worried me behind my fantasy running back. He's just not going to – I'm not worried about Najee Harris. He might get a couple yards. Looks like Ty Tracy's kind of effectively played himself out of the lineup now.
Yeah.
I think Cam is leaps and bounds better than Najee Harris, and I think he's going to show it. If he can stay healthy, this guy is – fucking prolific when the end zone is near, dude. He's prolific.
if he can stay, if he plays 17 games this year,
11 touchdowns.
I can't see him playing 17 games. It would be amazing if he can, and it could happen. He could go for 11 or more touchdowns, depending on who the Giants are.
How big do you think Scatabo is?
I've met him in person.
How big is he?
He's probably
5'11", 215.
5'11", yeah. No, that's about what I thought.
Not a small dude.
No, dude, Cam Chancellor in that video I dropped that got like fucking 200,000 views told the Rams that they said if you had Cam Scatterbo in that Eagles game in the snow, you guys would have won the Super Bowl. And also, there was NFL legends comparing Cam to the talent. This is a crazy take. It's not my take. I'm just reiterating what's on the video. It's on our channel if you want to check it out. To Christian McCaffrey, like the same style of like game, other than like his aggressiveness has a little bit more oomph, and like McCaffrey's faster.
He's a white Jerome Bettis. He's not. He's nothing like Christian McCaffrey.
That was not my take. If people, someone said that Jameis Winston said they're trying to whitewash him, calling Peyton Ellis, and he's not. Explosive.
No, he's like Jerome Bettis. He runs like the bus, dude. He's got the same fucking game, and he packs a fucking punch too.
Can we be comfortable betting on him? Is going to be so much fun this year, but can we be comfortable taking him as the RB1 off the board?
No, fuck no, absolutely not. But your second, I love Scatabo as your second. I'm not taking him as an RB1.
So Trader said this too. You got to go RBs early in drafts right now.
You have to. But running backs are fucking gone by the fourth fucking round, dude.
But it's crazy because there's so much wide receiver value in those early rounds that you can stack them up, but like you have to. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of mocks, and
get Abuka in like the 13th round now.
That is true.
Can get fucking good wide receivers way down the fucking board. These running backs, there's a top 20, and then it falls off a fucking cliff, and you want to be nowhere near the other people.
That's a fair take. Brian, do you want to touch on this at all any further?
No.
Do you co-sign Scatabo, Brian?
I like Scatabo this year.
All right, so we got Jordan Mason, we got Cam. Rocky Props got his first one. Who is it?
Mine is more of a question to you guys because I think I want to hear a little bit of your guys' takes on this. And real quick too. Actually, I'm gonna hit this comment first.
This is a great name.
Relax.
What a fantastic name.
Double Down Dan's the man.
Dan's
phenomenal.
The man. I like this guy.
10 team half PPR. Would you guys trade? I love trade questions. Devontae Adams, Kelsey, and Sutton, or Metcalf for Pickens, Aaron Jones, TJ Hawkinson. For Pickens, Aaron Jones, TJ Hawkinson. Wide receiver core would be Rice, Olave, Pickens, and Kittle. So you'd be giving up Kelsey and Devontae Adams for basically
and
George
Sutton
Pickens.
Or Metcalf, by the way. I do feel like you're giving up a little too much.
He has a Rice.
Don't put Sutton in that deal. Do not put Sutton.
Devontae had 14 touchdowns last year. Like,
you're overpaying.
Yeah, he needs to be like way more respected in this deal. Pickens for Devontae straight up is a trade that I think
it's close. I think the Pickens owner would need something more. I think this trade should look more like Devontae Adams and Metcalf.
Devontae outstatted him last year, by the way.
No, but he's across from. They're both across from target hogs, so it is comparable.
Puka might be an alcoholic in rehab by week 6 this season.
Oh,
yeah, let's go.
I think it's kind of comparable. I do think you're overpaying a hello with this package. If you guys are if you're sending this or getting sent this.
What about okay? Hold on. What about Adams and Sutton for Pickens, Jones, and Hawk? Like keep Kelsey, right? Tight end 3.
Yeah. What are your running backs looking like out of curiosity? Because how important is Jones to you? Because I know you have him as a bench player. We just kind of shat on him for fucking 5 minutes here talking about Jordan Mason. I think if you want Pickens, it'd be Devontae Adams and Sutton, and then move on
just
from
go
there.
That straight up. Don't take these shitty pieces back. Keep Kelsey.
Thanks, brother. Yeah, we're live every Tuesday and Sunday. We're gonna start going live Thursdays now too. If you want to sub up.
And Saturdays.
Wait, real quick, while we're on this topic, like just because I'm interested in it. So Trader says I'll take the Pickens side.
Bucky.
K9, Scat, and Bucky.
That's a good running
solid.
That's
not bad at all. Not bad at all.
I just think if you're sending out, if you want to move this much, I think you can get a little bit better than Pickens.
Dude,
Low key.
That's kind of okay. That's a good fucking point, Rock, because Devontae's got the fucking touchdowns last year. He had 14. I believe he had 14.
No, he did. And low key, dude, with Kelsey and Adams and Sutton and Metcalf, or both of them, or whatever the case may be, Sutton or Metcalf. Tell me not. This wouldn't be like they might get rejected. This would be the time.
Quarterback. This is a great team.
Yeah,
this is a phenomenal team.
Would this not be the time to go and try to get Malik Neighbors while he hasn't been? While there's still question marks.
You want Bri? Do I want Malik Neighbors anywhere near my team? Do I want him near my softball team?
Listen.
Not with also Scatterboo on my team, right?
It's too much Giants.
He does have
too much Giants.
That is true, but damn, dude, I feel like people are kind of down on him right now. He's going to play week 1. He's healthy and just going to explode through the season if he stays healthy.
Okay, Kelsey, tight end 3 on the year. Devontae had to be a top 10 wide receiver. I feel like you can get someone way better than Pickens. Like, I really do. Same package, like, who could he get?
If you have this much to move off of, you can definitely get someone better. We'll circle back to that in a little bit. Guys, I got a question for you because I'm not sure about this player. I've seen the hype, so I'm curious to what you guys think. I want to hear your topic on it because everyone else, this one I'm laying up because everyone else is saying that Josh Allen. I was lucky enough to trade my first rounder and get an additional second. I got K9 and Josh Allen with Rasheen Olave. Holy, this kid cooked.
I mean,
Dan is the man, dog.
Dude, I feel like this guy might be the greatest fantasy player of all time.
Yeah, no, he has a lot to go. Go shop around before you zero in on Pickens, but keep us posted on that.
Better than Pickens.
You gotta start.
He is the trade guru. He really is. This kid sends out 100,000 trades a year.
So many, but I make so many, and it really helps. Parker Washington, real quick. What's the hype? Because this is the one that everyone's saying is going to explode, and I'm curious to what you guys think of Parker Washington because everyone's saying he's going to explode this year, and I want to know why. So I want to put him in this conversation. Parker Washington.
All right, put him in the conversation, right? But then I'm going to tell you to not put him in the conversation right afterwards because it's Jacoby Myers season. I like Jacoby Myers way better in that Jacksonville offense than I like Parker Washington. Greg in the building, good to see you.
If you extrapolate Parker Washington's stats over the entire season, he would have had 82 catches and almost 1,300 yards.
Okay, agreed.
Does that change?
It kind of does. It kind of does a little bit. I do want to see what Jacoby Myers did in that same offense, though.
And also the news out of camp was that Parker Washington has been going crazy. He's 24 and a half years old, 5'10", 204 pounds. He had a year. He had multiple 15-plus fantasy games towards the end of the season, put up 26, 19, and 19. The receptions are there, too. He's getting targets as well, like Keenan Allen in fucking LA level targets, 11, 10, 9, 10, 10, 9. But there's some games where he only has 2 targets or 3 targets.
No, but okay.
Jacoby
So
Myers
here's another stat.
Yeah.
When Washington, Myers, and Brian Thomas Jr. were on the field at the same time, he saw a 29.4% target rate, which is elite.
That is pretty elite.
So the idea of these other 2 receivers taking targets from him, he's seeing them regardless.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. Jacoby Myers played, I believe, 8 games with the Jags, 42 receptions, 483 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, you extrapolate that over the course of the year, Dan.
We're extrapolating.
He's the 7th highest point-getting wide receiver last year.
All right, so we're going with...
He'd be wide receiver 7 last year. He would finish 7th.
Yeah, I'm still a Bills fan, Greg. I have no choice.
I'm not saying that Parker Washington's going to repeat what he did last year, but there's a reason why people are saying draft Parker Washington. He is under.
I agree. But did you think that Jacoby was also highlighted in that offense? Because I did watch these when it mattered. They went to Jacoby Myers. They didn't go to Parker Washington.
I mean, stats are stats, Dan.
Stats are stats. Great. He's going to have a full season with the Jags now. A full season.
Okay.
I just think that listen, either one of these guys can explode this year.
Look, you have one of the best quarterbacks in the league with flowing locks named Trevor Lawrence.
Right.
He's going to find his boys.
I don't know why
Rock, what the fuck is happening right now?
It's not popping up on the screen for some reason. So I'm just going to do it here. I was just pulling up his stats.
Fucking jumping around.
It wasn't popping up on the other overlay.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, so you guys want Parker Washington on this list?
Yeah, I'm glad we got to talk about it because I've been curious.
How good do you think that this offense is going to be this year, Bri?
I mean, it should be damn good.
It should be top 5.
It should be a top. It should be a top 10 offense.
It should be top 5.
Okay.
One of the best quarterbacks in the league, like you just said. Right?
I love me some Trevor Lawrence.
One of the best quarterbacks. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Say it out loud.
I mean, was he not a top?
No.
Or 6
just say it.
Just
say the statement. Say it. Why won't you say it?
He's one of the top quarterbacks in the league.
Top 5 quarterbacks in the league.
I don't know if he's a top 5 quarterback in the league.
Right. Okay. Just making sure. We're on the same page there.
Okay. Fair. Okay. All right. Who do we got next? Dan, Bri, I think you're up.
Okay. So we're going to play a game here.
Let's play a game.
There are 5 wide receivers in the last 2 seasons that have over a 27% target rate and a 66% catch rate.
Jamar Chase.
That's 1.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
That's 2.
How many were there?
5.
Terry McLaurin.
No.
Fuck.
Strike 1.
Puka.
3.
JSN.
You have
JSN.
Puka, Chase, St. Brown, and who'd you say?
JSN.
4. Name the 5th.
Is the 5th your pick that's about to explode and he's abstract?
Ted.
Yes, sir.
Tetero McMillan, yeah.
Well, he was a rookie last year, so the last 2 years,
gentlemen. I don't know.
What were the stats that we're looking for one more time? Read what are we looking at?
Over a 27% target rate and a 66% catch rate.
Is it a Mekhi Ibuka?
Oh,
It is not.
Who is it?
Josh Downs.
Motherfucker.
I love Josh Downs, dude. And you guys are really high on Alec Pierce, dude.
Where'd that come from?
So Josh Downs
Wow.
is statistically in the stratosphere of those other 4 receivers when it comes to target rate, catch rate. Now, have the stats backed it up? No. He is still 25 years old. He hasn't hit his prime yet. He hasn't had the quarterback play that these other elite receivers have seen.
Fair.
However, if you trust in Daniel Jones, which you kind of did at the beginning of the season, assuming he gets average quarterback play, he's going to outperform his ADP.
Okay, what's his ADP?
Low.
That's got to be low, right?
ADP is low. Alec Pierce is getting taken over him because of the whole 1,000-yard things, dude. I've been fucking championing for Josh Downs for a while because I always get him every year because the value's there.
I've never heard you mention Josh Downs one time. I've never heard you say it.
When you guys brought up Alec Pierce last time, I said, "What about Josh Downs?" and no one listened to me.
ADP is 111.
Also, keep in mind that Pittman went to Pittsburgh too,
which is huge,
which is massive. So,
and I don't like
Josh Downs on my breakout.
I'm just gonna say it.
I'm putting Josh Downs on my breakout list this year.
So,
and that offense is going to be pass heavy too, right?
Well, you still have. I mean, you still have one of the best wide receiver or running backs in the league. They're gonna.
But I'm just saying, behind that rushing attack, they should really open up the yards through the air. And Pittman is gone, like you just said. I just think they paid the wrong. Maybe they paid the wrong guy. I don't think Alec Pierce is that guy, but Josh Downs, I like the pick. I did not know that was a thing at all. That stat. That's a great stat.
I think that's a great pick.
All right.
We got a question real quick from Greg. He said, "Do you guys think AJ Brown is a good fit for the Pats?"
He's the perfect fit for the Pats.
I think
is going to be a prolific pairing. I'm telling you, AJ Brown gets probably 10 touchdowns this year.
Oh, he'll have. I mean, who's going to steal targets from AJ Brown in that?
Nobody. They just got rid of Booty or Boutte, whatever the fuck his last name is.
So I think 10 at the minimum he gets. I could see him pushing for 15 TDs this year.
Yeah, if you want a little preview for our season-long wagers, he is on mine for over touchdowns.
I like me some AJ Brown this year.
Yeah, we like the AJ. We like the AJ.
Even though I threw the AJ Brown little people, my daughter's little people, in the trash. And then she
hates his daughter's toys, so that's nice.
And then she said, "Where is my Eagles player?" and started to cry. And I had to lie to her.
Oh, did you tell her that Uncle Dan saved the day and sent you a Josh Allen one?
Still waiting for it.
Yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait for her to get it, love it, and the jersey that she will be wearing during the football season.
Yeah, is Tyson down for a while?
Tyson's not going to play in the NFL. Mark my words.
Good take.
He will never start in the NFL.
Back to double down. You got a breakout candidate for us again. So to recap, we have had Jordan Mason, Cam Scattaboo, Parker Washington, and Josh Downs.
Rock, I want you to go before me. Give me the fifth one, Rock.
Well, I was kind of waiting to put yours in. Do you not have yours ready?
No.
I gotta look. Hold on, give me
I think I sent you a list, though. Didn't I?
I think I have this screenshotted. I want to break this down.
Can we just talk real quick? Talk to me about Hampton, because I see Hampton listed in our group chat. Why is everyone so high on him this year? And can you just explain to me why I'm excited about him?
I will take the Amarion Hampton thing here. So not pushing this as like a giant thing statistically. Amarion Hampton last year, I knew was going to be a good talent. I loved what I saw out of him in college, and I thought it was the right situation. Comes in last year, weird fucking setup for him with Najee Harris, and Najee Harris's eye gets fucked up, and then there's Vidal in the backfield, and he also deals with his own injury problems of his own. Towards the end of the season, gets the workload, he's healthy, and finally gets rolling. This seems to be now the time where Amarion Hampton steps up into the actual workload that he can be. And also, Speed says a great point. Chargers O-line was shit too. The O-line is healthy, gotten improved. Amarion Hampton has all the talent in the world. He's a big back. Let me just even pull up Amarion Hampton here. Let's see. So I want to see what his ADP is too, because I was happy drafting where I got him last year. Bro, come on. Hampton. He's going 17.
Are you not afraid that he is not explosive enough?
Yes. Why are we? I don't get this.
His two longest runs were 54 yards. Great. And his next longest run was only 26. And he had 124 carries. I believe he only had 2 carries over 20 yards last year. 2 carries over 20 yards. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that doesn't scream explosive to me.
Same.
Well, here's a cool thing that this site has, the Flock Fantasy site. Going from the age 22 to age 23 seasons, like in example 2016, Todd Gurley had 12.3 PPR points per game, jumped all the way to 25.5. Going into his year 23 season, rushing attempts jumped everything jumped. He only had 13 rushing attempts per game. And even look at Bucky Irving. Do you guys think the talent is not there?
I worry about the explosiveness. I want to see explosive plays because
he gets in the end zone.
In this day and age of the NFL, barely see 20 touches a game, right? And I want guys who can take one to the house.
He can get in the end zone.
Omarion Hampton doesn't scream like someone who can take one to the house. Jonathan Taylor can take one to the house. Christian McCaffrey can take one to the house. Gibbs, Bijan. Omarion Hampton, I don't think is in the same breath or category as any of those.
Yeah, I don't see it with him. I just don't see it.
I think he's a nice back, but I'm not blowing up my draft to go get him.
I think a lot of people are looking at that Mike McDaniels thing and really overrating it, in my opinion. I don't know. I know Achane like really he scored a lot of points and shit like that. I think Achane is a little bit more explosive though. He's faster. Like I can give a ball. I can hand a ball off to Achane and know that he can take that to the house no matter where we are.
Trader says, Brian, that's a terrible take.
The fucking Sudden Death Fantasy guys are all over Hampton. Like they're drafting Hampton like he's fucking 2005 LaDainian Tomlinson or Sean Alexander. I don't get it.
Well, but I think he's fool's gold, bro. Like I think he's gonna have a great season, but I don't think he should be fucking RB5. And also, like, I'll take him over Devon Achane. It's a split 3-man backfield, and I just don't like where he's being drafted at in comparison
His
to like
explosive runs have to improve for him to be a top 5 back.
Is he fast enough though? Can he stay healthy? Speeds is right. Can he fucking stay healthy?
And not that preseason matters. 1 carry for -1 yards already in the preseason. So gone the wrong way.
Going the wrong way. Phenomenal take, Brian. I'm not a big fan of Hampton in correlation to people are trying to draft him over fucking Saquon Barkley, and I think you're tweaking.
Is Saquon going to be okay this year, Brian?
I think he'll be better. I don't think we're ever going to see a 2,000-yard Saquon like we did 2 years ago. Hey, if he gets to 1,300 yards, I think he should be happy, right?
Yeah, I think he can go for 15, dog. I think AJ Brown's not there anymore. I think he's off the back of that high workload season. I think Christian McCaffrey is going to take the same fall this season that Saquon took the year prior because the workload he had. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul. Can Hampton stay healthy? Can Chargers eat up early on the clock? If healthy, the home run ability is there. I like Hampton. I had him last year, and I loved him. I just don't know. I just don't like where he's being drafted at. I feel wide receivers get better sophomore seasons. RBs don't have a similar jump. Usually what we see is what we get.
All right.
That's fair. He did deal with a lot of injuries.
Like I said, I'm concerned that he only had 2 rushes over 20 yards last year.
We got to see it, dude.
It's pretty concerning to everyone, considering he had 124 carries.
And how many yards through the air, by the way? How many receptions?
I just had it up.
Is there a better receiving back on this team?
Vidal is probably their third and long back. No,
I don't know, man. Let's see it. Let's see him do it for a season. Right now, I'm not fucking taking him in the first 2 rounds. And yeah, I could be wrong or whatever the fuck, but you got to prove it. It's simple. All right, my guy, the next guy up for me is Tet McMillan. He had a fucking incredible year last year. I don't know where he finished. I think it's a top 10 wide receiver. 11. He gets the targets. He is the target share in that offense. He had 30.7% of receiving yards in Carolina last year. So, and also 23.7 target share. I think the guy's going to. This is our next fucking big dude, in my opinion. I think in 5 years we'll be like, this dude's a fucking star.
Who's his comp?
Fuck.
He's 5 year from now comp.
He's
3 year
big.
from now comp.
He's big.
He's big.
He's a tall boy, kind of like a Mike Evans.
But like
Drake London.
No. Fuck no.
Drake London's 6'5".
No. He's not Drake London.
Thank God.
Does he remind you of an older guy, Bri?
I mean, I kind of said like, I don't know, like a poor man's Mike Evans.
That's not bad.
That's fair.
Either way, he's going to take a step up this year. I think he kind of plants himself.
Where's he being drafted right now?
His ADP is 35.2 on Sleeper, 41.5 on ESPN, 41.8 on YouTube.
Great.
On YouTube, on Yahoo.
Yeah, this kid's going to be value for where he's drafted. No matter what quarterback's in, he's going to be getting – he runs such clean routes, dude.
He's a third rounder right now.
Yeah, I think you could be getting a fucking wide receiver 1 in the third round. Like, that's going to produce for you. The kid scores touchdowns. He catches the ball. He gets yards. Like, and he did that with fucking Bryce Young. So
let's see who he's around because he's wide receiver. 21.
Andre Johnson. That's a comp. Good shit.
That's a good comp.
Yeah, Andre Johnson for him, solid. Metcalf isn't bad either.
Where's Ted? Oh, he's at 38.
Yep.
So he's right around Lad McConkey, T. Higgins, Tatero's around Lad McConkey, T. Higgins, Ibuka, and Wilson. Would you take Tet over Lad?
Yes.
Would you take? I feel the same way too because of the shit season Lad had. But would you take Tet over T. Higgins?
Yes.
No.
Devonta Smith? I wouldn't take him over T. Higgins.
I would.
Would you take him over Devonta Smith?
Yeah.
Would you
He
take him
scored
over
more than both of those guys last season.
I agree. He's also younger. I like the number ones rather than having like a number two. Like I like the Tets of the world compared to like the T. Higgins and the fucking Pickens of the world. Even though that sounds like a dumb take, like I want the number one option on my team.
It's just the availability of T. Higgins too. Like Tet played, he didn't sit out, he wasn't injured, he played. That's it.
Okay, cool. So I like that take. So the recap right now we're at Jordan Mason, one of my favorites. Shout out Bri for the pick. Cam Scadaboo, another one of my favorites, as well as I took Parker Washington, and then we went to help me remind me.
Josh
Downs and Tet McMillan.
Tet McMillan. So I get to take the fifth. Kind of popped him up already. The sixth. This will be the last one. Hear me out. Roma Dunze.
Is he the number one?
He showed highlights, and everyone's all over Luther Burden. Cool. Y'all can have Luther Burden. I think Roma Dunze showed some spike, showed some heart, showed some talent last year with DJ Moore out and still getting acclimated with, obviously, his fucking new team. I think Roma Dunze is going to have a massive breakout this year. Like explosion level breakout. Like with Caleb Williams, he has the rapport. The offense is super powered with the way that they throw the ball. They're a passing first offense. And I think Roma Dunze for where he's going, like ADP 65, 64, 67 on Yahoo. I think there's an opportunity for Roma Dunze to have a good year. And also, yeah, he had some good performances last year. 31 points in week 2, 20 points in week 10, 18.4 in week 8. And some couple down weeks where the targets weren't there. I think if he can average 7 to 9 targets a game, he can be a phenomenal wide receiver coming up this year.
I don't think
he's going to get 7 to 9 targets.
Yeah, I don't think this is boomer bust enough, dude. We're talking explosions. We're talking these people are going to have breakouts. I don't think 7 to 9 targets is a breakout.
I said if he can get to that, he's going to have a breakout, and that's why how minimal it is. He's going to have a breakout year this year, and he's going to be averaging at least 19 to 20 points a game.
I don't know. Not absolutely not. What are you willing to wager on that? Because I would love that bet.
$25.
What's the bet?
The bet is that he will finish top 15 this year in wide receivers.
Come on.
What?
Top 15?
Just pick a wide receiver you think will finish over him that's comparable.
Bri, give me one.
Devontae Smith.
That's different.
Why? You just said he's going to have 19 to 20 points a game.
Yeah.
Okay, $25 that Devonta Smith will beat him.
Devonta Smith is a better. That's not comparable.
How many touchdowns did Devonta Smith have last year?
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot.
How about like a Jamison Williams?
No, because that's not comparable. You're saying that Rome Odunze is going to be a wide receiver 1.
Yeah.
And a prolifically scoring one at that.
Devonta Smith. God, shake it. Cool, $25. I'm with it.
Yeah, just send it now.
I don't know. I'm gonna be drafting Rome Odunze, and y'all are gonna be like, "Damn, could I have Rome?" I'll be like, "No." I think Williams' wide receiver targets went down with Ben Johnson started calling plays. Fair. I'll just keep stretching. Brian, you have any thoughts on that? Do you hate that take?
I don't want to put him on this list.
I'm not super high on Odunze.
Yeah, you got voted out on that one. Do it again. Find another one.
Do it again.
Can I give you a bonus?
Sure, just take the 6.
No, you have to give us another one, Rock.
The quarterback situation's sketchy, but he is clearly the number 1 in Arizona. Michael Wilson. Michael Wilson.
Everyone talks about fucking Michael Wilson and Alec Pierce right now.
What are his stats from last season, Bri? Remind Rock.
Oh, I'm aware.
I mean, he had 1,000 yards. Did he not?
He is the number 1 in that offense. Prove me wrong.
He had 78 catches with 1,000 yards and 7 TDs.
Really turned it on last year. Fucking 33, 21, 6, 37, 16, 13, 19, 20.9 the last 8 games of the season.
I'm impressed. Dude, is this his fantasy points last year down the stretch?
Down the stretch, he had 13.5 targets a game.
Yep.
9 receptions a game and 120 yards a game. And he went absolutely bananas. He was averaging 26 fantasy points down the stretch. So do you think players like that regress back to the mean? Maybe a little bit.
Is it Carson Beck or is it Jacoby Brissett?
It's Brissett.
Then it's
what was his quarterback situation last year?
I think you can correlate Brissett taking over to when he started doing very well.
So, like I said, I don't expect him to be putting up 25 points per game. I think he can still be a low-end number 1 receiver. If he catches, let's say, 90 passes and goes for over 1,000 yards, you're probably happy where you draft him, correct? What's his ADP?
His ADP is like 83.7, and ESPN's 103.7.
Yeah, I don't mind that then. At that spot, he's a fucking bargain.
He has the potential to go over 1,000 yards, and anyone who can go over 1,000 yards down in the 100s, I want on my team.
That's fair.
To be honest with you, I love the take. I think he could be number 6, but if we just do a top 10, that's fine. We could also do that. I feel like how much are these fucking Cardinals going to have to be throwing the ball to catch up in these games?
A lot. And look at the targets he had with Brissett. 18, 15 in this middle column. 18, 15, 7, 16, 11, 10, 8. It's a lot of fucking targets.
There's a lot of absurd amount of targets.
Yeah.
Look at the yards. Look at the yards he put up.
The kid put up fucking 185. You remember that shit?
118, 142. Yeah, it's against San Fran.
And I don't believe any of us are believers in Marvin Harrison Jr. at this point. We've seen Marvin Harrison Jr. struggle for the last, 2 or 3 years? 2 years?
I was so high on him coming out of college, dude.
I was so super high on Marvin Harrison coming out.
He fucking bummed me out doing that. But this kid, I think he might be onto something here. This is great.
Like I said, if you can get him in the 9th, 10th round, why not take a shot at someone who has already gone over 1,000 yards and is the clear number 1 in Arizona?
Yeah, I like it.
Like I said, the quarterback situation sketchy as fuck, but
Brissett throws the ball decently. Brissett can throw the ball. McBride had big numbers with Brissett. Michael Wilson had big numbers with Brissett. Brissett can get you the ball. He's like a gunslinger. He's going to throw a bunch of picks and make mistakes, but he's going to fucking throw some touchdowns too.
Roll the dice on guys who have gone over 1,000 yards.
And dude, this is his wide receiver fucking stock market. Like you can see,
yeah,
where he's gone upwards. Yeah, no, that's a great take, Frizzo.
Rock, give me a next one, Rock.
Give me a next one. Let me take a look real quick because there's someone on here that I specifically wanted to touch on. Where is he? I'm not gonna take Brian Thomas because we took Parker Washington and also talked it into oblivion.
Do you have a quarterback, Rocky?
Do I have a quarterback? You know I have a quarterback.
I might have a quarterback too.
All right, so am I going or are you going, Brian? Dan?
You. Tell us.
I'm taking Kenyon Sadiq. Kidding, bro. I don't have one. Go.
Kenyon Sadiq at 10. Tell us why, Rock.
I just like him fantasy-wise based on what we've been talking about with fantasy tight ends and rookie tight end seasons. I think he's going to have a good year.
Wait, Rock. Actually, let me talk real quick. Were you not the tight end whisperer last season?
Last season, I made us a lot of money on tight ends.
Tons. Rocky would throw out random tight ends to score, and he would never bet them. And every week I'd put a fucking round robin together with all the tight ends he said, and it would hit 6 out of 10 times. All of them.
It was kind of bad because it dawned on me. It dawned on me after like 3 weeks or so. You're like, yeah, dude, we've been making so much money with these tight ends. I go, what do you mean? And you're like, dude, you haven't been betting your tight ends? I'm like, no.
You kept just throwing out random tight ends, and every time I'd like write it down or put a pick in on the sports book, and it would just hit. I'd put $10, $15 on them. They would just hit all the time.
It'd be like,
and it's a tight end, so you're getting like plus 850.
Yeah, I'd be like, let me
get $10 on
Barner, Dallas Goedert, and Mark Andrews to score a touchdown this week. You know, that's who I like, and I would just kind of move on, and you'd be like,
when you hit Barner, he was a plus 1250 or like 1050.
Yeah, guys, listen, and not just like myself with like Bri and Dan, collectively, I think, Dan, it might be more than the 7,000. We collectively gave out $7,000 worth of winning picks on Degen for free in our Discord and live.
We gave out more on the Discord.
Not to mention what came out in the Discord. Just in the live stream, we gave out $7,000 worth of winnings for free just because we love knowing ball and giving out picks, and it's fun. So really, really tune in for your fantasy stuff when the season's out, but also like the sports betting. Speaking of sports betting, Frizzle and Lalitz and these guys too are great. Someone in my home league dropped Carnell Tate. Am I missing something?
Okay, Frizzle, let me throw out a stat for you.
Oh,
and this might lead into a potential sleeper quarterback too.
Okay.
After the week 10 bye, Cam Ward went 10 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Okay, this was my next. Okay.
So something happened late season to Cam Ward. Does that continue into year 2, or does he have a sophomore slump? Now, granted, his wide receivers are a lot better this year than they were last year.
A lot better.
A lot better.
Way better.
He had what?
Nobody. He had nobody.
Yeah, he had no one to throw to. Now he has Carnell Tate and Wan'Dale Robinson.
Okay, if we're gonna take Cam Ward, Wan'Dale was one of my bonus picks.
I'm not saying that Cam Ward should be I don't even think he's going to be a top 12 quarterback.
But he was very low last year,
He
Brian.
could be a serviceable bye guy, right?
Yep.
Like, hey, my starter's on a bye. Let me fill in with Cam Ward. Or if you have if you have Cam Ward and someone else, you can maybe play matchups.
All right, listen. I
true.
like Cam Ward. I'm putting him on this list, but I also want to combine Cam Ward and Wan'Dale Robinson in the same talk here.
I don't think Wan'Dale's going to be the number one.
Let me tell you why he is going to be the number one. How many games did he play last year? 16. Thank you, Brian. Good talk.
Yes.
How many receptions did he have last year? Rocky, go ahead. I'm going to call out names so you can guess.
How many what?
Receptions did he have last year?
74.
92. How many yards did he have last year, Bri?
1,000.
1,014. How many touchdowns did he have last year, Brocky?
9.
Fuck you. He had 4. Anyways, back to the point. I'm combining these two into one. He will be the wide receiver number 1 by the end of the year.
Wow.
Yes, he will.
Wow.
He's better than Carnell Tate.
He's 5'7".
Yeah.
Also, realize
92 receptions.
Neighbors didn't
1,000 yards. 4 touchdowns.
He
if Neighbors was healthy, he would not have hit those stats. And I'm not saying Carnell Tate is Neighbors. Well, I'm saying Carnell Tate is a fucking good receiver, and he's not going to repeat last year.
All right. We also thought Marvin Harrison Jr. was a next generational prospect. Okay.
Carnell Tate.
This is wrong. I'm telling you, Carnell Tate is not. I'm just telling you. I will take that bet.
Carnell Tate is a completely different skill set than Marvin Harrison. We thought Marvin Harrison was going to come into the league and be a physical guy, right? Carnell Tate's not a physical monster. He's a better Ibuka.
Can Cam Ward throw the deep ball, Bri?
Hell yeah, he can throw the deep ball.
How fast is Wan'Dale Robinson?
Check on that.
Can Wan'Dale run in a straight line?
Yeah,
but like I said,
can you do it very quickly, Rock? You watched him in New York. Can you do it quickly?
Dan,
he can do it kind of quickly. Yeah.
Dan, I'm not saying
1,000 yards, Bri.
He's not going to repeat what he did last year.
Okay.
He did that with Neighbors out.
Okay. I will bet you $25. We're going to do this.
You think he's going to go 1,000 yards?
Hold on. $25 that Wan'Dale scores more points this year, fantasy-wise, than Carnell Tate.
Ooh. And Carnell Tate's injured, so that's a bad bet.
Is he?
So I thought right now it's Jordan Tyson, my fault.
Yeah, Jordan Tyson's injured. Bri, you think Wan'Dale's not the guy?
We didn't have like last year.
25, Easy 25.
Oh, without Isaiah Likely too. Yeah. Okay, my bad.
I don't think he's going to be the number 1. So yes, I'll take that bet.
Okay.
We got it recorded on stream. Well, we got him.
I'm writing them down right now. I have a notebook sitting right here. I've written down all this shit.
Carnell Tate will be the number 1 receiver in Tennessee. Wan'Dale Robinson, while a nice complimentary wide receiver, is not a number 1. He will not.
Wan'Dale is going to score more points than Carnell Tate is next year.
Will
Guaranteed.
not have 1,000 yards this year.
So who's gonna have the best season? Who's gonna have the best season out of everybody you guys named between Michael Wilson, Josh Downs, Wan'Dale Robinson?
We're not done. We got 2 more picks. Rock, you got 1 more for us. I know you do.
Oh, I should have been looking while you guys are doing that.
Yeah, you really should have been.
Sorry,
Brian,
I
you
was
got 1
locked
more?
in the conversation.
Do I have to carry the segment?
Yeah,
sure.
basically.
Well, I'm sorry.
The guy who doesn't like fantasy is fucking carrying this segment.
He's killing it too.
So there's a gentleman in a terrible offense that 94% of his rushes came after contact. Name him.
It came after contact. Why do I know this?
In a terrible offense?
Yes, and this
Tony
is
Pollard.
the highest rate in the NFL, yards after contact.
Tony Pollard.
No.
Breece Hall.
Breece Hall.
No.
Hold on, I want to get this. Highest yards after contact?
Highest yardage rate after contact.
In a terrible offense.
In a terrible offense.
Rock, name terrible offenses.
The Dolphins.
They're bad. It's not Achan.
Yeah, but he's picking people that are gonna explode. The chat's even chatting too. Hold on.
The chat's chatting.
The
baby.
chat is chatting. They're throwing Achan and Brees Hall out. Hold on, Brian. I want to get this. Hold on. Terrible offenses. We already did the Giants.
Tennessee did not have a good offense. It's not Tony Pollard though.
Is it Woody Marks?
Ooh,
It's not Woody Marks and it's not Genty.
fuck!
Hold on. I want this.
I want this. Does he play for the Cardinals?
He does not play for the Cardinals.
Bitch.
It's not Chase Brown.
No, he hates Chase Brown.
Give us a East Coast or West Coast.
No, don't give us a clue at all.
Okay.
Don't.
Chat, help us out here. Let's see who knows ball. Is it Quinshon Judkins?
It's Quinshon Judkins.
Wow.
Oh, Frizzle, you
What a
son of
great
a!
call, Frizzle.
Wow,
It's
Brian, you
Quinshon
really
Judkins.
undersold
All right,
the
I'll
bad
give you a
offense part of that.
I do like Quinshon.
It's a bad offense.
It's bad.
I'm hyped on
It's a
too.
bad
And it is a bad offense. I do like Quinshon.
However, what Quinshon's done in that bad offense, more explosive plays than your boy Amari and Hampton last year. Right?
He was putting up numbers.
He's going to get more carries than Hampton, I believe, in my opinion.
He's gonna have to. He's gonna have.
Who did Quinshon beat? Was it like who did he beat the fuck out of or some shit? He got a car accident. What was it?
I think he got his leg like broken in half on the field, right?
No, but he was facing jail time or some shit at one point.
No, don't talk about Quinshon like that. He's a good guy.
Is he?
I don't know. Probably not.
He's
They
the
all-
bona fide number one in Cleveland, correct?
Absolutely.
And he's being drafted in the 50s.
53, 55, 53.
Do you think that with
Might be able to take a chance on Quinshon.
I would love to have Quinshon
at 53?
in the 5th round, depending on who he's going around. I would love to have Quinshon.
Can you just pull up the ADP rankings for the running backs so we can see who's like going around him?
Let's go ADP running backs. So he was going, let's see, Quinshon. He's going 47. So he's going around Swift, Cam, Montgomery, Bucky, Tootin, Travion, Jadarian Price. Jadarian Price is rising.
I would rather have Quinshon over everyone. Well, I don't know about Price, but definitely Montgomery, Tootin, and Henderson. I
agree.
prefer him over Swift.
And then, right at Jadarian Price, that's where the fall off is, other than Tony Pollard because he's still a starter. But like that's when like it gets rough.
It gets bad.
J.K.
I still don't
Dobbins,
understand why Jonathan
have
Brooks
the
is
year.
going over Chuba. He's not going to last a couple games. Yeah, I'd take go up a little bit. I'd take
like
Quinshon over most of those guys actually. I
I'm
just
so
worry about
pissed.
that offense and how he's going to produce, and the just coming off the injury kind of gets me.
It's fair.
It's a little worrying.
Can I give you another guy who's coming off of an injury who may or may not be the starter that's being drafted super low?
Yeah.
You should know him well in Carolina. Is
it
Jonathan
Chuba?
Brooks going to be the guy?
That's what everyone's
Okay,
saying,
that's
bro.
who
And
I
he's
was
starting to
talking
rise.
about. He's going over Chuba, but Brian, he's played like 4 games.
I know,
In
but is
3
he going to
years.
be the guy?
Can he stay healthy at all?
I don't know.
What
He's
is-
coming off an ACL, right?
Yeah, but like multiple injuries back to back to back. Like this kid gets hurt more times than he plays football. Is he gonna stay healthy? Doubtful.
Multiple ACL injuries.
Yeah, he's played 3 games in like fucking 3 years.
But where's he being drafted in the 8th round? Would you throw a dart and hope that he becomes the number 1 back there?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, you
dude.
could. A lot of people are.
I mean, like you said, and
hasn't played
what
since
Trader said, I completely agree.
24.
When you look at the drop off on running backs, you're gonna have to take some fucking chances, right?
Yeah, I
Trevor Etienne's
also
there as well.
Yeah, but like I get being high on somebody in camp. Can he take multiple hits in a game without coming out of that game? That's my concern. This kid's like a China doll. He gets injured. He's played 3 games. His last action he saw in the regular season was 2024.
That's fair.
But would you draft Rico Dowdle, or would you take a chance on Jonathan Brooks being a number 1 back?
I'm not touching a running back in Pittsburgh's offense if I don't have.
Yeah, no, I feel the same way. I feel the same way. But yeah, to that point, I'd kind of like to take J.K. Dobbins over Jonathan Brooks. I know R.J. Harvey's there, but if it's not. I know I coined this term. It's not about if he gets injured; it's when. But if you can get J.K. Dobbins at a good value, depending on like what's his ADP this year,
God,
94.
Talk about
116 and 96. How many yards do you think he had last year with J.K. Dobbins? J.K. Dobbins.
No, I'm not touching J.K. Dobbins.
No. How many yards do you think he had last year?
500.
He played 10 games. How many yards do you think he had? Okay, Dan says 500, right?
50.
He had 772 yards on only 153 carries. That's 5 yards per carry in just 10 games. That's 77.2 rushing yards per game, which over 17 games would have been roughly 1,312 rushing yards.
But he can never stay healthy enough to do that. We know that.
But when he is healthy, if he can just stay healthy, and I know I always say
this is Jonathan Brooks, what, 3rd year in the league?
At least JK plays, bro.
Listen, I'd rather take Cuba over all these guys.
You could potentially win the league. Like that. That's the type of pick you have. He could be a number 1 pick. He could be a number 1.
But the thing is, you can get both of them.
Wait a second. What do you think Jonathan Brooks is going to be? If he plays and stays healthy, what is he going to be?
In college, he was an absolute fucking stud.
Right.
Yes.
2023. It's 2026.
Kwame Brown.
He didn't go to college. He just played in high school.
Yeah, but they need to. It's all but
he was good in 2023, Bry.
And then he tore his ACL, and then he tore his ACL again.
Multiple times.
I'm just saying, if he pans out, he will fucking win you a league.
Okay, but we're talking about 2 running backs that have injury-prone problems, and one of them I've seen play in the NFL and do well, and one of them is Jonathan Brooks. Where J.K. Dobbins was 3rd in explosive run rate last year, and it was 8th in missed tackle rate.
Like I said, after the cliff, you have to start taking chances on running back. So pick your poison.
If that's the case with Brooks, I'd rather have him than Marshall Lloyd.
Running back in Carolina.
There's so many running backs in Carolina. It's just JK and RJ Harvey. But that's a stud in RJ Harvey. Rather have Blake Corum over Brooks. Yeah, Blake Corum, dog, he's just like one of those players that like you don't like having just a thorn. Coleman is going to take over. RIP RJ Harvey. Yikes. RJ wasn't bad.
RJ was fine.
All right, let's do one more. One more guy that's going to explode.
I think we got, we did it. We did QB. We did wide receiver to running back.
Don't we have one more QB? Didn't you want to say Jackson Dart?
I did, but because I had this stat that I wanted to read up, but it's more, that's more of a topic. I do want to touch on Baishal Tutin because he was someone that when I had Travis Etienne last year, I loved having Travis Etienne, and the workload was phenomenal. He made me worried to own Travis Etienne because I saw the talent, I saw the speed, and I saw the production. I knew if he had the carries, he would produce well. And now Travis Etienne is gone, and they're going to hand the keys to the Corvette to Baishal Tutin, whatever the fuck you say his name. And I do think he's in line to get a heavy workload, and he has the talent to produce. I'm just kind of nervous banking that on something that I haven't fully seen, but I've seen it more than Jonathan Brooks. And
I think that Jacksonville offense is going to be heavily pass oriented this year.
How many rushing touchdowns is T-Law going to steal from him?
A couple for sure.
Not as many as like Josh Allen or Jalen Hurts.
How many rushing touchdowns did T-Law have last year?
I think he had like double digits.
He had a lot.
I think I'm not reaching for Bayshell to in, and I'm not like even eagerly like looking out for him, but
he had 9 last year.
9.
I don't like Tootin. I'm gonna be honest with you.
All right, so you like him better than some of those other names on the list.
Yeah, but to round back out to Jackson Dart, I know he's very popular right now, and I know I'm a Giants fan. But dude, last year for what he played, and minus getting fucking hammered in the backfield, like he averaged 20.13 fantasy points per game in his 12 starts in 2025. Over the full season, that figure would have made him QB4 if he played the entire year. And yeah, it's not out of this realm for him to come in and play well. Last year, if you bet Drake, God,
does Harbaugh change the offense and he becomes more conservative?
He doesn't rush as much, for sure.
I don't know. I feel like he's still gonna try to rush, but like maybe he does take a slight step back. But dude, the Giants, a lot of them are a little bit older, but he has come out and they put a lot of wide receivers around Jackson Dart. They got Isaiah Likely, who like I know you guys saw it in I remember early last season or the year prior when Isaiah Likely was like toe tapping in the end zone. You're like, oh shit, dude, this kid Isaiah Likely is out playing Mark Andrews. He's got the talent. Darnell Mooney is someone that like I'm not gonna say you draft in fantasy football, but everywhere he goes reminds me of a Jacoby Myers. Like, is productive, does all the right things, doesn't drop the fucking ball. Would you agree? And if Malik Neighbors is fucking healthy,
we talked about Jacoby Myers last year around this time, and we told you guys that he was kind of a sleeper in the 8th, 9th round, right?
Yeah,
we did.
And yeah, I mean, I think Jackson Dart is probably at worst a top 12 quarterback. I think he has the upside, assuming he stays healthy and protects himself, which I have zero confidence that he can do that.
That's kind of how I feel about my entire team right now. With the Cam Scatterbo injury, obviously that was like more a severe one. But I like the way he plays. I like that he fucking pushes the pace and will get mobile if he has to and run out of the pocket and make plays. And his IQ, like whether you hate him or not, is up there. Like the kid's smart. He can ball. And the fantasy points kind of back it up.
If he was smart, he would slide.
Protecting himself, that's different.
Yeah.
In protecting himself,
that's not.
What? He's a rookie.
Not different.
Well, he's a rookie and he's learning the protecting yourself. He knows the game well. Like there's a lot of throws he makes, and you're like, wow, that's the game well. Dude, he's a smart, high IQ quarterback. No, like
you being a Giants fan. Look, I like Jackson Dart. I think he can toss it around. I like some of the fact that he's fearless and can win you a game with just grit, kind of like fucking Baker Mayfield or like a Doug Flutie Fitzpatrick kind of way.
Yeah.
But he's also a fucking idiot because he won't slide and protect himself.
Okay, that's fair. But I
like the way he plays, but it's also borderline fucking insane in this NFL for him to just take unnecessary hits.
Okay, that's fair. Outside of him protecting himself, which will come with fucking time, I do think IQ wise as a quarterback, I think he's a smart quarterback with like the way he can see plays develop and unfold and how he can read the plays. That was my point. Outside of that, I think we did put together a really nice list, and we do have some business to discuss that like we can discuss on stream because I need to make sure that we were kind of planning, I don't know if you saw any of the streams, September 1st Tuesday as our draft date.
Okay.
Where Big Commish is going to be hosting it. So what I'm going to need out of you is I'm gonna handle all setting the league up, getting everybody in. I do have all the signups, by the way, guys. If you want to get into the Degen Fantasy exclusive league, it's $25. It's in the description. There's a sign up form. You can see all the leagues. The Sudden Death Fantasy Degen League is full. You can get into that league below. Some people already signed up. It's going to be a lot of fucking fun. This is how the draft's going to work. Brian on the far right is going to have the first round and second round. It might just be the first round. Did we decide on this? First and second round?
First and second.
First and second round is going to go as follows. Brian, this is what I need you to get. You can get fucking magician hats. I don't care. 2 big hats. One hat is going to be full of everyone's name in the draft. The other hat is going to be full of all names of first round players. And he's going to draft Double Down Dan, Jackson Smith, and Jigba. And that's who we have to take when the draft starts. So you have to take the players you are drafted as. After that, the second round, he will have a second round hat. You pull out Rocky Prop, fucking Saquon Barkley. That's your pick. We will lock in the first round and second round names in the Discord. I'll make sure you guys know who's on the board for those picks. And that's how the first 2 drafts will go. We agreed on it on another stream.
We're not doing a skunker in both rounds.
No, we're not.
Why not?
Because I said
not have one pick that's trash in both of the rounds.
I don't think so. If people are playing for money, I don't want to fuck.
People are playing for money. By the way, they're still open if you guys want to get in. Also, Discord's in the description. Because he thinks it'll be funny if I get fucking Tyrone Tracy in the first round. But if
it will be funny. Don't say it won't be funny.
Yes,
it would be hilarious.
Yes.
How crazy would it be if I get Ty Tracy in the first round?
And
you're
that
gonna
would
see
be,
me go absolutely.
And that would be funny. But there's going to be fucking 7 other people in the league that aren't you and I, and they're going to be like, "Damn, I just paid $25 for this YouTube fantasy league, and I got fucked."
I have an idea. You and I don't make a draft pick. Bri picks our teams out of the hat.
No.
Why?
You're already doing the hat thing for the first 2 rounds. It's going to take forever.
Right? Can we have fun? Are we allowed to have fucking fun?
We'll figure it out. We got till September 1st.
That's fair. I will put everything in. Another bad idea by Daniel. Another announcement I'm going to discuss after the show with the boys. So listen, guys, we have been going live on Tuesdays and Sundays for the off season. We kind of took a step back because it came a lot. We were originally doing 3 shows a week. We were doing Fridays, Tuesdays, and Sundays. The boys are going to get going on a Saturday college football stream. That's going to be fucking sick. Bri and Dan know college football. And we're going to have some other hosts. I don't care if you like it or not. And then aside from that, we've kind of technically hired someone, and this said someone is going to be running shows on Thursday.
Hired is a loose term.
We're not paying him, but all right. Listen, he runs a show. He's on YouTube and Facebook. Doesn't have the most traction on YouTube, but he gets a fuck ton of traffic on Facebook. And he is someone that runs the show individually by himself. Knows ball, knows hockey, baseball, football, college football, sports bets, and knows everything that we talk about, probably a little bit more than myself. Good dude. It's funny. So Thursdays, I'm going to discuss with the boys after. Thursdays, we're going to have shows, and you're going to get to meet the new co-host. He might come on every once in a while with us. I haven't really discussed that part with him, but Thursdays, he'll be locked in. So Degen will be live Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays for the football seasons. You can catch Dan on Sudden Death Fantasy Sports on Mondays. So Dan is locked in for 3 shows a week. 4?
4.
What a good man.
How's your wife feel about that?
Great. Fantastic. Bryce, she's so excited that she is going to kill me one of the nights that I'm sleeping. So we'll see how it goes.
That's cool. By the way,
4 hours.
College football show on Saturday. Your boy went 63.5% last year in college football picks.
Bri, did you make people pay for those picks?
No, I did. No, but sure did.
So they were free. You gave out 63.5% winners for free?
For free?
Yep, I sure did.
Wow. What a deal. What a deal.
Yep. 51 and 31 last year.
Killed it. Brian's going to be making you money all season. We will have a unannounced third host on that. We're still working that out. Mm-hmm. And on top of it, other shows possibly popping up on this feed. Because we got to get this rolling, boys. We've been doing this way too long, and we're way too good at it to not be further along. So,
by the way, we're also thinking about myself and Scott from over on the other side from
Sutton Up Fantasy Sports.
Death Fantasy. We're also thinking about collabing for a show, and we're just going to be grumpy old men complaining about shit. So if that's something you're interested in,
yeah, these fuckers are going to get famous and just leave us. It's the Brian Scott show might just go.
It's going to be, listen, I want Scott on this show way more often. Did you guys see the performance from Scott the last time he was on this show?
Well,
I want to be on a show with
was
Scott.
he not?
Yeah, he was cussing.
Yeah.
He said fuck at least 5 times. At least 5 times. He said some wild shit. Less Bry show. Stop celebrating Bry.
And let me just say, I know we talk about this sometimes, bro. We are at our best when it's us three. I feel like when it's the domination of like just two of us, it just the flow. Like when it's us three, we're rolling. So, and dude, like I know the off season. If you guys just like found us recently, we just got a lot of new subs. The off season, when it's football season, hockey season, basketball season. Oh my God, Dan, do you remember the fat 9-leg parlays I'm hitting during NBA season with other sports? Like when basketball and football's on. Oh my God.
Listen, I'd like to just let everybody else know on the internet, if you tip picks, we are better than you at tipping picks. Simple. That's it.
And it's just for the love of the game too. That's my favorite part about it. We're not like, hey, send us a couple bucks. I mean, I asked the co-host for $40 here and there, but that's because I like
you're asking for $40 left and right. You're the only mooch on the show. I don't like
Hey, listen, I'm freshly employed with a great job. Justin Bieber sent me some bread.
Asking for $40.
Yeah, because
still asking.
The SEC has passed a rule that doesn't allow players to return from the NFL and play for a SEC school, joining the Big Ten.
Finally, somebody has fucking balls.
Did imagine fucking Jay Jettas back at it in LSU.
By the way, Dan, are we going this Saturday? College football starts this weekend.
Right. We are going to dive deep into all the games. We are going to give and provide free picks for every single one of you motherfuckers to make money. Build your bankroll for the NFL season, where we handed out $7,000+ in winners.
And listen, like also, if you guys think like I obviously put a little bit of work into changing the look of the show, just so it's a little more clean. Like, just wait till you see what I got to be able to like function on the show for the betting stuff, like the way we'll display it, the way we can analyze it. I've been building AI bots to help us with this, a bunch of different shit. It's going to be wild. It's going to be crazy. So can have a ton of cool shit. And not only can you watch a show and get a good laugh, can make some money, ask us your fantasy trades. It's going to get wild.
I think we commit right now, boys. We commit right now to making them over 10K between football, college football, and the rest of the major sports. 10K this year we're going to make you.
By the end of the year.
By the end of the year.
And yeah, if you guys didn't recently too, are we bringing back weekly wagers or no?
We are going to bring back, but it'll be more of a team thing. We're going to build it as a team. We are going to not compete against each other. We're just going to see how much money we can make.
Whoever has the worst picks for the week is getting absolutely roasted.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Fair.
Yeah.
I feel like the weekly wagers brought the best out of us. So we used to compete and have a scoreboard for the amount of money won this week. And dude, like on the show, it didn't feel like anything, but I looked back at a couple of those streams and I'm like, damn, Dan's up like $1,700 and I'm up $2,000 and Bry's up fucking $1,800. And I'm like, damn, collectively on the show for the past 2 weeks of weekly wagers on that segment, we were up almost fucking $6,000.
Yeah.
Like it's fucking unreal.
And
that was just from us competing. Yeah, no, it was nuts. And I'd be like, there's some weeks too where I was like 200 down to 150, 300, and then I just
then you
smacked
hit like a fucking 13 legger, dude. His ending record was like 11-46, and he had like 5 grand. I'm like,
yeah, it was crazy. I hit dingers, boys. A Meke or Terry McLaurin. Give me Ibuka. He scared me. Ibuka.
I didn't say anything. I said dingers. That's all.
Thank you so much, guys. Check out our reels and go like them. And also, please, for the love of God, if I see 3 likes on this stream again, I'm gonna fucking start strangling people in the Discord. Like the fucking stream. Bills announced they're going to be wearing their red helmet uniforms on Christmas Day. That's pretty tough. Ibuka is who I'm taking. Ibuka or McLaurin?
I'm going Ibuka.
And lastly, I guess what the plan is we're going to be live on Sundays as a giant show.
Yes.
The Sudden Death Fantasy Sports.
Yes.
I feel like
down every game on the Sunday slate. Go ahead.
God, no, I feel like it's going to get a little hectic. God, you can finish the pitch.
We're breaking down the entire Sunday slate and Sunday night slate. We'll go front to back, giving you gambling information for each game. Sudden Death Fantasy Sports, they'll handle the fantasy bullshit. Bri doesn't want to talk fantasy, okay? He wants to talk bets. He wants to talk bets. I want to talk bets.
I just carried the entire fantasy segment today, so yeah, I don't want to talk about fantasy.
I appreciate it.
He hates
I
it.
despise fantasy football.
We are going to break down the entire Sunday slate, Sunday night slate. We'll give you picks for each game. We will give you our favorite plays for each game. Competing in a weekly pick'em as well. It's going to be fucking awesome. But it will be the pregame show that you need to make money and to set your lineups the right way.
Yo, Bri knows ball. Like, no, Bri really knows ball. He doesn't have to like it to know ball. If I had to categorize all of us, Bri is like the genius out of the 3 of us. Dan is like, I don't know. I can't even explain. Dan's like a wizard. Like, he knows shit somehow that no one else knows is the best way I can explain it. And Bri's
he also fucking sucks.
And I'm kind of just a prick. So.
No, Bri's the prick. You're the heart. Look at you.
I'm the heart, and I'm also
the heart.
Dan
the pride
is the
of the show. Some would say the pride of the show. Some.
Yeah, Bri came back from vacation.
Rocky's the heart. Bri's the brains.
Fair.
Dan's the
snake.
The snake. Yeah. I think he's a little bit of the grit we need. Yeah, so that's been DJ Fantasy, guys. We had a lot today. Hope you guys appreciate it. Stay tuned. Got a lot coming. Go check out the reels. Go check out the Discord. Sign up for the Fantasy League. It's all in the description. If you think it's fun watching us, being in the league, if you're not in it right now while there's still spots open, it's so much fucking fun. Like the banter, the bullshit. You can win some money. We got a lot of shit for you. And yeah, we'll catch y'all very, very soon. Fuck Trey Benson is kind of my thoughts on it. Yep. Old guards, appreciate you, big dog.
Hey, good job, buddy.
Yeah, Trey Benson with the whole Algier thing. You don't even need it. Trader says he loves you. But yeah, chat, this has been DJ Fantasy. A lot to come soon. Appreciate y'all, and we'll catch you later. Peace.
Yeah, the money calling, bitch, I'm up. Yeah, the money calling, hit me up. Yeah, the money calling, bitch, I'm up. Yeah, the money calling, hit me up. Ayy, cyber with the truck. Ayy, bitch, I'm money thumbing, eating pasta with the bug. I'ma call up Josh